Welcome guys to the finale of the doubleheader championship. There's two men who can claim the championship today. It's myself and Sebastian Vettel. Last time we was in the hunt in a championship battle, it was against Charles Leclerc, another Ferrari driver, but this time it is the four-time German world champion Sebastian Vettel, who starts from P2 on the grid, just behind Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas and Kimi Raikkonen forms the second row. Ricciardo and ourselves actually make the third row, which was amazing to get in between the Red Bulls and well ahead of the Force Indias and the Williams. So that obviously sorted us out pretty well. Again, it's between myself and Vettel. We're going to do what we can. I think our best chance to clinch the title will be in the sprint race, just because we can come through the field a little bit better than Sebastian Vettel can. So hopefully we don't take, any unnecessary incidents here. And we obviously got some decent pace starting on P6, but we're waiting for the 5 lights to go out in this feature race. And we are underway. We get off to a fantastic start compared to Bottas once again, who gets an absolutely shocking start. Kimi Raikkonen is looking a bit defenceless and vulnerable, so we're going to go down the inside of the Finnish driver, plop ourselves into P2. So now we're behind Sebastian Vettel, and we'll do what we can to try and stick with him. But we're coming into the pits because I had no pace. No pace compared to Vettel and Hamilton. I had no answer for either of them drivers. So It was embarrassing, to say the least, guys. We just had no pace compared to them two. They both absolutely flew off, which left us to just trundle around in P3. Not even under pressure from anyone else, because Massa managed to get into P4 and actually hold up Kimi, Bottas and the two Red Bulls. But we're going to come back out in P18, just behind our teammate. Hopefully our teammate doesn't hold us up as any unnecessarily amount of time. We're going to have a look down his inside. He won't fight me for that. I might have a look at Alonso as well, who got put off by Pascal Wehrlein, I think. So Fernando Alonso's gone, as well as Romain Grosjean. DRS wide open, hoping to take the position of this Sauber, pick off another position, and I'd say try and reduce the gap to the leaders. But I think at this point it's not going to help, especially if we go sideways like that. We were just struggling all race. I'm not sure why. It was just awful. I mean, America usually is a good track for me, but for whatever reason, I've just struggled so much around here. I don't think I've actually gotten a win around here in anything, as far as I remember. I'm pretty sure Charles Leclerc won round here. The Carlos Sainz video, I definitely didn't win. Championship mode, I don't even remember, in all honesty. I just know this track isn't very great for me. I could probably name all the races I've won. But we're behind Carlos Sainz now. I don't believe these guys have pitted yet, so they're all going to jump into the pits as we come through. Yes, we do. We're on lap 3. P3, sorry, on the final lap. And you can see nothing else happened. It was an abysmal race from ourselves. They finished like 20 plus seconds ahead of me. I'm so glad like the distance behind doesn't dictate how many points you lose, or stuff like that. But we're going to come home P3. We lose 3 points to Vettel. Vettel gains 18, and ourselves we gain 15. So we're 3 points behind Vettel, so we only should have to come 6th, I believe, to actually win the championship. So that's not bad. It could be a lot worse. I mean, Hamilton obviously got another win, so that makes Hamilton's, I want to say, 4th win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was his 4th win, and obviously he got his 14th pole position in championship mode. So Hamilton's running away with the pole positions, to say the least. I think his closest rival is Sebastian Vettel on 7, so he's almost doubled what everyone else has got in terms of that. But he's nowhere near Kimi Raikkonen in terms of race wins. Just going to see how that goes. But looking at the drivers, you can see we are 3 points behind Sebastian Vettel. Hamilton's only 10 points behind me, but at the same time he can still win the championship, but the chances of it are very, very slim, to say the least. But I didn't really count him as like a rival per se, although he has brought himself back into the championship just about. But we're ready for lights out. We go from P18 and we're going to pass again Bottas off the straight. Vettel actually gets a really good start, but we're going to dive up because we really want to win this championship. We've already secured the gold medal, which we're after. So that's good for us, but we want to get up into P6 as best we can. And you can see we're going side by side with both of the Renaults, but Hulkenberg just gets edged out by Palmer and ourselves. So Hulkenberg on the back through up to P11, make that P10. We're going to look at a Sauber. We are not messing around. We are not losing this. We want this championship. We haven't lost a championship fight so far. Well, one that we've actually been contending for at least. The only one we didn't win was the championship one when Kimi actually took that championship, which was obviously good for him. We move up to P9 and we've got 4.5 laps to go. We are on the hunt for that 6th place. We've got 2 cars ahead of us fighting, and Lance Stroll kind of puts us off a little bit while he's battling with Stoffel Van Dorn. We're going to go side by side with the Canadian driver. He must get a bit of support around here because it's close to home. It's like a home away from home. They're similar. He's Canadian, they might not like him, but we'll find out in a few weeks' time. While we're chasing down the Belgian of Stoffel Van Dorn, we're going to ride on board until we pass this man. Fastest lap by Esteban Ocon. Fair play. So it seems like Esteban Ocon is in the lead at the moment, and I can see him running away with it, to be fair. We're going to pull to the left hand side, go around down the inside of Stoffel Van Dorn. He's going to fight back, bless him. And looky who we got in P6. We have got Romain Grosjean. Mate, you better move over and let me through, otherwise we're going to have issues after the race, because he is our teammate. He's not fighting for the championship. He should let us through. We're going to go down his inside. It doesn't look like he's backing off. It actually looks like he is trying to fight us, so cheers Roman, for actually making my life a bit more difficult than it needs to be. We're in P6. I'm not even sure if P6 is actually the position we need to actually win this. I'm pretty sure it's actually P5. So after all this talk of P6, turns out it's P5. I look like a bad end. But we're going to chase down P5. It's Fernando Alonso. It's not going to be the most difficult person to overtake. We're going to go to the right-hand side of the track to try and get round him, try and get the long way round. We're going to brake, but he really does a number on us. He actually outbrakes us as we get spun a little bit from our teammate Romain Grosjean. What are you doing, buddy? So we lose some time to Alonso, which is where we need to be. So yeah, cheers Roman, that you just wasted us a lap of fighting Fernando Alonso. We're going to go for the same move again, stick half of our car off the track, just to get down his outside. It's such a better line. At this time we got Marcus Ericsson, who's going to compromise us. He breaks a little bit late. Alonso is going to squeeze us, but we're going to fight back, and we're going to go down his inside. He might go around the outside if he is feeling brave, and the Spaniard is, but he's actually going to back off because he doesn't want to lose these valuable points that he is actually going to get for himself. So this is where it gets interesting. We're going to try and see where we can actually end up finishing. We're behind Marcus Ericsson on the final lap. I don't think we're going to catch the car ahead from him, but we do get past him through this little section of corners. But I can't actually read who is ahead. I believe it's Danny Kvyat in 3rd place. So again, hats off to Kvyat, getting another podium in F1, presuming we can't catch up to him. And by the looks of it, we can't actually catch up to Danny Kvyat. So that's kind of frustrating. But we do manage to get P4, which is good enough for the championship. Esteban Ocon sets the fastest lap of the race and gets his first race win in championship mode. So fair play to the Force India team and fair play to ourselves. We managed to storm through the field with such aggression to come through and win this championship. We're going to see Vijay Mallya ecstatic with his very unrendered ponytail. And yeah, Esteban Ocon smashing it without his Johnny Walker sponsor where it should be in the middle of his helmet. Danny Kvyat is on the podium, and it looks like Carlos Sainz as well. So Carlos, that can't be right, surely. Carlos Sainz got on another podium, so back-to-back podiums for Carlos Sainz. He won in Italy, and now he's won in. Well, I say he's won. He's got a podium, which is practically a win, especially if you've got both Toro Rossos. That can't be any better for the Toro Rosso team. So they get 2 drivers on the podium. Esteban Ocon lifts up the winner's trophy. We clinch the title by 2 points. So we got 5 points, I think that was. So we finished 1 place ahead of where we needed to be. So maybe 6th was actually accurate. Oh no, 5th. Yeah, 5th was correct. My maths is so bad. But anyway, that's the end of the race, guys. We get what we want. And that is this beautiful gold medal, which is what we're after. So we managed to get the 4th one on the trot. We're about 1/5 of the way there, guys. Let's keep this going. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.